संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है.
அப்பலாம் கம்பள வேலை செய்கிறோம். அவங்க வந்து ரொம்ப ஏழ்மையான குடும்பம். அவங்க ஒரு நாளைக்கு போனாதான் அவங்க வீட்டில் சாப்பாடு மற்றபடி எதுவும்.
एटा से आए हैं इतनी दूर से चल के, तो आखिर खर्चा कैसे चल रहा है?
खर्चा ऐसे चल रहा है जैसे किसी पे ले लिया उधार, उस पे ले लिया उधार, ऐसे खर्चा चलता है.
So hey guys, this is Kirat and welcome back to another video. So today I have two brilliant students from MIT Manipal with me who have started their own social enterprise called Meal Deal, and we'll be talking about it in detail today, and you'll get to learn a lot from this video, so make sure you listen carefully. So hey Nikhil, hey Prithvi, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. So hi Kirat, my name is Nikhil and I'm an engineering student at MIT Manipal. My department is mechanical engineering and currently I'm working with IST Manipal.
Hi Kirat, my name is Prithvi Tilwani. I reside in Chennai. My branch is mechanical engineering and I'm a part of Moto Manipal Club in Manipal.
So I don't usually see like first year students doing these kinds of things. When I hear about like a startup or an NGO, it's usually a third year or a final year student. So first let's start by you guys telling me like what's the story behind Meal Deal and why did you start it?
So Kirat, I was always fascinated by the idea of a social enterprise. So like I was reading about it online and like I had a plan to like go in this direction maybe in my third year or at some point of time. But when I was in Bangalore and the lockdown started, while I was going through the news, I got to know that there are some daily wagers who are dying out of starvation, and it really hit me. And like because to be honest, I'm not into social work, but then somehow it did. So what I did was that I contacted the people in my society, and we prepared a packet of meal. Basically, it was consisting of a ration, for example, a kg of sugar and salt, and then we went out to distribute it to the people. And when it is the thing is that actually when you go on ground, you get a reality check. So I got to know that there are a lot of people, maybe in hundreds and like maybe in lakhs, and they actually need our support right now. So then I contacted Prithvi and we came up with this idea of a meal deal to reach out to the underprivileged startup.
Yeah, so I have been always inspired to do social work, and right from the very beginning I've always been fond of serving the people of the country as they suffer a lot. I have been privileged enough to be in a very happy environment and a very safe environment, but these people who actually are not able to get the environment that I live in, because I feel very privileged, and it's a responsibility for every citizen of India who's even 1% more privileged than them to be able to serve them.
So I could relate with this one line of yours very properly, which was when you said that you were not into social work, but then it suddenly hit you how these people were suffering. So a similar kind of thing has happened with me in the past too. Now moving on to like how has your journey been so far? What kind of difficulties did you face?
So the journey has been pretty smooth all throughout, but there have been also a little bit rough patches here and there. So initially our biggest problem that we had was that our payment gateway, I won't take the name, but those people kind of messed up our payment. So for a lot of time, our payment was stuck with them. So our initial scheme of donations, when we started receiving, it was a very overwhelming experience where we got tons of money from every part of the country. And because of this, when we started to take the money from the bank, it got stuck in the gateway somewhere in the middle. And apart from this, once we solved this issue by contacting the people at a regular basis. Say like for 7 days, I spoke to them continuously, and then we came up with a solution. Finally, at the end of the day, we got registered with Mila. That's the India's biggest crowdfunding organization. And once we got verified from that, our payments have been very regular, and it's been very easy to work with them. It's been a pretty great journey till now.
It's nice to hear that now your payment system is working smoothly, and even I saw your page on Milab, so it looked really great. Now coming to like how can the viewers of this video contribute? How do you take donations and everything?
So there are two major ways that a person can contribute to our initiative. One is through donating to our Milab site, in which we have collected about 50,000 rupees and all across India. The another way, and the way which we have started recently, is through our social enterprise initiative called the Label Meal Deal, where we provide the customers a product instead of just paying donations. So we give them a t-shirt. Our initial range is just t-shirt, and we're going to expand with all the products available which we can offer to the customers. So say if someone buys one t-shirt from me, I would make sure that the profit feeds two people in our community, and through that, just one t-shirt buying, which is a regular need of every individual, I can feed two people.
I was recently browsing through your Instagram page before this, and I came across this T-shirt. So I was like confused for a second, like what is this T-shirts and what is like what's going on. So I checked your caption and then I went on your site. So like I was really impressed that you guys started this. It's called Label MD, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I was really impressed. Like this is a very like innovative idea of taking donations, and like as you said that you'll make sure like a t-shirt feeds two people. So I think like that's a very very nice thing. So yeah, props to you for that. So as I said in the beginning of this video, we don't usually see like first years doing this kind of stuff. So you guys are first years, you have built this entire thing in the lockdown and have already collected so many donations, helped so many people. So like a majority of people watching this video would be 12th graders, first years themselves. So how can they do the same in the future if they wish to, and what would be your advice to them?
So, Kirat, what happens is that when you're in 12th or when you're in first year, you're more like you care more about your own life, and that is very much justified because you gotta have a path and you gotta follow it up. And when in the long run you see doing social work, according to me, is just a bit of compassion and the willing to help out the people. So, as I said before, personally, I was never into social service. But then, as I said, all you need to do is act when the time comes. So you have to wait for the time, and you have to get a reality check and act accordingly. Right now, we are in a situation where probably everything is uncertain, and doing our bit just might help out the people, the ones in need. So that's all, we have to act when the time comes. That is what I think.
So what would be your advice to the students who want to start their own social enterprise or NGO?
Yeah, so basically the whole structure of social enterprise is that instead of, you can accept donations, but a more proper way would be, instead of accepting donations, you come out with a product, you offer a service, and whatever, like it's a bridging gap between a business plan and social service.
Okay.
So the profit you earn from your social service goes into, the profit you earn from your business plan, that goes into doing social work. So either you can like brainstorm into the ideas where how you can like get the customers and how you can earn money, and then you can simply put that money into social work.
I didn't know the difference between a social enterprise and an NGO basically. So I think like the idea of a social enterprise is very interesting, as you explained that in a social enterprise you basically have a business plan. So you sell a product, like you are selling t-shirts, and whatever profit you make, that is basically what social work you are doing, right? Do you guys have any openings for volunteers as well? So if any youngsters watching this video want to join you guys, can they do that?
Like we'll be more than happy to accept volunteers right now, because right now it's me, Prithvi, and like 10 more people who are working for this cause, and the more the better, what we believe in it. So anyone who has a little bit of compassion and like can actually help us out with this initiative can obviously go on to our website and fill up the form, and we after certain procedure we'll be more than happy to accept them and work towards the social cause together.
Okay. So guys, I'll leave their website link, social media link, everything in the description. So if you're willing to join them, and I would highly recommend you to do so, like they're of your age, and you'll not only do the social work, but you'll get to learn a lot as well, which you might use later in your college life when you start your own ventures. So yeah, I'll leave everything in the description, you can check it out. Thanks for doing this, and I hope that everyone watching this video is going to join your initiative. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.